Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I have just done this really dramatic makeup look. I just felt it was really fitting for the cold, dark winter month. And who doesn't like a black smoky eye? I'm gonna show you step by step what products I use, mention a few tips I have if you feel like your eye shape is a bit difficult, like I feel like my eyes are. But also I try to switch around my background a tiny bit. I feel like the lighting is a bit better when I sit like this, but I really hope that you like this video and want to give it a thumbs up. I try to mention all the products. If I forget something, I will try and list it in the description box. If there's still some questions or something I forget to mention, please write a comment and I will get back to you. And let's just get into this sultry, dark, black, dramatic smoky eye. I really want to do a really dark, matte smoky eye today, so I'm going to start out with my eye makeup. I'm still testing out the Natasha Denona Eyeshadow base. Some days I still get a tiny bit of creasing, but I feel like it's not as bad as when I use a concealer at least. I still apply a thin layer all over my eyelids and then blend it out. I'm mostly gonna use my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette because it's all matte eyeshadows. There's neutral, cool tone and warm tone shadows. And I think I will mix and match a tiny bit, maybe use the black. I'm gonna start with this neutral, like medium brown color. I'm first placing it in the crease and then blending it out afterwards. Then I get the most even application. As I mentioned in my last video, I have a tiny bit of a like hooded or at least a loose eyelid. So I get a lot of dragging, especially here in the inner part of my crease, and that's why I need to like put down the color before I blend it or it will skip. And when I'm happy with that color, I'm going in with maybe this dark warm tone brown on a smaller brush because I want it more precisely in the crease. I'm just going to use this color to gradually darken towards my lid. So I want it to fade as naturally as possible from black onto my skin. Just keep in mind that this takes a lot of blending. Like you see maybe a 10-15 minutes video on YouTube, but I will sit here maybe for half an hour and blend my eyeshadow because I want it to be seamless. So even though you see me apply it, blend, and then it's pretty much done, it's not like that in real life. And if you're not happy with the blend, you can always go back to the other brush. No additional product, just blend a tiny bit, or if you're afraid of it getting muddy, you can go in with a clean brush and blend even more. And if you have really uneven eyes like I do, it's always a good idea to both have a smaller mirror up close and then I have like a quite big table mirror so I can see myself from afar and up close, so I can make sure that the eyeshadow is even, so it looks like my eyes are more symmetrical because they're not at all. And then before we go in with the black, I'm just gonna use this really dark brown almost on the eyelid but not down to my lashes, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna take another brush, and again with this I'm just gonna go back and forth just to again make sure that everything is blended. And again I'm looking far away and up close. To make sure that the black is ultra black, I'm gonna use a black eyeliner as a base. This is Black Velvet from Urban Decay. I just have these double-ended. Oh, that was dry. I'm gonna use Zero from Urban Decay. This isn't dried out. This is super creamy and really, really black. I'm just gonna do one eye and blend it out. I want it a tiny bit darker on the middle of my eye. I'm just gonna apply this a bit higher and blend. You don't have to do this extra step, but it just makes sure that the black is extremely black and that it really lasts all day and don't fade. You can also use like a gel eyeliner or a black eyeshadow base, but I really like these. What's they even called? It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. I've been really into them lately. I'm just gonna take the eyeshadow on a big paddle brush and push it on to where we applied the eyeliner and a bit above, just so we have something to blend it. And then again, blend, blend, blend with first the brush with the dark brown eyeshadow on, and then with the makeup brush with the medium brown shadow on, and then with the light brown. And I still don't put any more product on the brush. I just make sure that I use the different brushes for the different areas, so we don't mix too much and we don't risk it becoming too muddy. And I feel it's especially important for my eyes because I have hooded eyes. So if you want them to have that really nice blend, then you have to use different brushes and spend a lot of time on it. And then I'm just gonna do the other eye. And then when you're really, really tired of blending and you think it looks kind of decent, this has skipped a tiny bit and this is a bit messy, but this outer corner is always looking a bit weird. I believe it's more my eye shape than the eyeshadow. And I think I want to go on to the skin just so we don't look this crazy. Sometimes it helps to get the foundation and stuff on to look a bit more glam than just dead. And for my skin, I'm gonna use a matte foundation, but because my skin is on the dry side, I'm gonna use the Farsali Unicorn drops. I want to pair this matte smoky eye with matte skin. So my foundation is an old favorite. I used to use this so much. This is my second tube. You know it's real and you use up a product and have to buy a new one. I haven't used this for so long because it is mattifying and it's quite dark, but I have a tiny bit of fake tan on, so hopefully it will match. And then I'm just gonna blend it in. The foundation doesn't really match me, but I think with some concealer and a lot of contour and highlight, it will help. I hate putting foundation on my ears, but they are so pale. Another product I'm still trying out is the Huda Beauty the Overachiever Concealer. I have used this a couple of times. The only thing I've noticed that's different from my other concealers is that you have to set this because it creases and moves around, but otherwise I really like it. And as you can see, we are going all in. It's been a while since I've used this much concealer, but we have to lighten the foundation a tiny bit, so I maybe used a bit too much, but let's just blend, 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 blend. I think that's the theme for this video. Just blend and blend and blend and blend. And then to set my eyes today, because I want to go all in with the contour and highlight, I'm gonna use, again, Kat Von D Shade and Light, but the face palette, and I'm gonna mix the two light powders. just set everywhere you applied the concealer. Again, I'm gonna mix the two lightest colors. This is a Real Techniques, I don't know, 300 brush. I'm just gonna contour my cheeks. I want this look to be really dramatic and sculpted, so I'm just gonna go in with the contour, even though it's something I don't do that often. I'm even gonna contour my nose a tiny bit just with the lightest contour color. And I'm gonna go over it. I kind of feel like it looks like I have two stripes down my nose. Oh no, this is why I don't contour my nose. Okay, it's not gonna get better than this. I need some blush. I have Peaches from MAC, which is a beautiful matte bronzer. And when you have a dark, like black smoky eye, you can actually really go in with the blush, which I love. If you haven't noticed, I'm obsessed with blush. It's so weird. I really want to put on some highlighter. That's like my favorite step every single day, but I just want to keep everything really matte for this look. I'm just gonna try something new. See, I'm gonna go back to the eyes now and like just smoke them out a tiny bit underneath. I think I'm just gonna use like the lightest brown we used. I'm just gonna apply this a bit over halfway. I'm not gonna go all the way into my inner corner because I don't want to close my eyes off too much. And then I'm gonna go in with a bit darker brown. And this I'm just applying halfway. And then the darkest, I need a smaller brush. I'm not gonna use black underneath because I think that is a bit too much for my eyes. But I think the dark gray is okay. And then I'm gonna blend it in with this outer edge so it like aligns with the kind of wing shape we did with the black eyeshadow. I'm going to highlight with a matte like bone color. It's not like stark white, but it's almost like an eggshell. I'm just applying this right in the inner corner, and then I think I want to blend it out maybe with a bit of the more yellowy creamy white. I have so much powder on my skin, I have to use a tiny bit of MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna use this before I do my mascara and lashes because sometimes it can make the mascara smudge and stuff, so I'm just gonna use it before I do my brows or anything. So I just applied some eyeliner in my tight line, mascara, brows, some dramatic lashes. These are Noelle, you can't see that, number 14 from Huda Beauty. I could do that one. I want to do two different lip options for you. If you're really feeling it and want to do that dramatic dark winter look, I would pair this with like a kind of dark mauve cool tone color. This is Kat on D Lolita, which is an old classic. I'm just gonna line my lips with Spice and fill them in with the liquid lipstick. Oh, that's such a great color. I love the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. The formula is, I think, one of the best. It's so lightweight. It is drying, but I don't feel like it kind of clumps up on your lips. So yeah, this is the first lip option. Maybe I should take my hair down. I also want to pair this look with a extremely nude lipstick. This isn't it. I just put on a bit of foundation on my lips. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Completely Sepia. Then on top I'm gonna use my MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in Influentially It. So this is the look with a extremely nude lipstick. This is how I would personally wear it. And yeah, I kind of like the skin without the highlight, surprisingly enough. So this is the finished makeup. I really hope you enjoyed it and maybe you learned something new. Again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.